This was the workshop that we did here at MAXI was called entomophagia, which means eating insects. Basically, it's looking at the future. I think that the subject of food is very important in Italy, and there has given a lot of attention together with this show about food. But also the fact that the museum, this is a museum for the 21st century, the idea was to think about the future of food. And very soon we will reach in the planet 9 billion inhabitants, which is, more than the planet can actually feed with the current food production systems. And I think that, the reason why to promote eating insects has to do with two factors. First, the meat production, and also is the kind of industry that consumes most potable water. So a change in our habits to consume protein from meat and turning that into insects would have like a humongous ecological impact. On the other side, by 2050, there will be no more fish in the sea. So with these two kind of environmental contingencies, using insects as a source of food would be the most sustainable and rational choice for us. But I believe that ultimately people will also start to eat insects because of its taste. I mean, there's a super big number of flavors still to explore that have been part of cuisines in several parts of the world, Latin America, Africa, and China, and the Southeast Asia. So I believe that there is a lot of reasons why to eat insects. Also, if you look at how food is produced now, there's so much industrial processes that involve, like chemicals or modified organisms, that actually insects, compared to that, is an extremely healthy choice. Well, there's actually two things. The first one is obviously a cultural barrier, because we're not used to eat insects. And the second is law. I mean, currently, insects are considered a pest. So it's very hard to move insects from one place to the other. They don't need refrigeration, so they can be dried and then stay for months in a sealed package. Or also, like the fact that you can eventually in the future grow them at home. I believe that the future of food will be microfarming, that is basically, there will be plastic containers where you put your waste, and then you have a number of insects that eat this waste, and you can later eat the insects, the kind of life that all birds have, where they also are in a very small cage, and then, they're just fed without having ever a room to move, and their muscles atrophy, and all these kind of things that we're doing to animals in order to produce proteins for eating. And then the way that this food is processed later, it's definitely something that you would never be able to do such harm to an insect, and an insect doesn't have a kind of central neural system